people, how's it going? Welcome back to Lily White Lane. Spurs 0, Burnley 1. I'm as shallow as the next football fan. I'll get up for Saturday. We'll probably go on and bloody win that and then lose to Everton at home. It's Spursy. I mean, there's no other way of putting it. It's Spursy. When the belief and the expectation is there, they can't do it. But when it's not there, they thrive. It's same old Tottenham. Dominated at Turf Moods. They were by far the better team, had loads of chances, weren't clinical. They had one decent enough chance and they put it away. Before I get into how annoyed I am about the result, fair play to Burnley. It's bloody hard to watch. You know, such annoying park the bus defensive rubbish, but they executed it so well. They dominated that midfield area. And as soon as Bentancur went off and Harry Winks, came when you could see as much as we were dominating in that second half, we had nothing in that midfield and they could just drive in there without no Bentancur. And look, once again, we were the better team. Kulusevski had some great chances. Kane had some good chances. Son had some good chances. They had one really decent chance and they put it away. They put it away. Typical Burnley, put away that really decent chance, sat back, parked the bus, and we didn't have the quality to break through. Exact same team as we played against Manchester City. The exact same team. And you wouldn't realise it. You really wouldn't realise it. Sessegnon and Royale, it's like they are shocking sometimes. Good defensively. That's why we praise them against Manchester City. But whip a ball in for once, Royale. You don't have to take on your man every single time when you know you've got no pace and you're lazy. Didn't track back today. And just didn't whip in simple crosses. I said at half time, if we're going to make a change, we need someone like Reguilón. And they're dominating that midfield. So the only way that we're going to exploit them is by getting a good crossing from a Reguilón, from a Sessegnon potentially. And it luckily landed on Harry Kane's head. Because that's the way they went today. And they just got really lucky with their header and put it into the back of the net. But Royale, again, I'm not sticking with all this. He's young. He's going to develop into a good player. He's not. He's going to develop into an even worse player. The guy was good against Manchester City because all he had to do was defend. He was brought in as a Nuno player to defend, but you tell him to go forward, he's pathetic. We conceded the goal in the second half. We were the better team in the second half. We were all right in the first. We were by far the better team in the second half. And that's when we conceded the goal that wins Burnley the game. It was so Spursy. So Spursy. Every time there's a bit of expectation. Every time. They let us down. And Sean Dyche, little bull brat with his stupid park the bus rubbish today. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Stupid anti-football park the bus shite. It didn't deserve a goal. We deserved a goal. We dominated them. Get that big bloody German shithouse. Weghorst. We kept him at bay. Couldn't keep flipping Ben Mee at bay and Tarkovsky, whoever it bloody was who scored the header. It's ridiculous. Why Tottenham? Oh man. It's the belief and the expectation every time with this team that lets you down time after time after time again. But the way we're programmed to think as Spurs fans is positive when we get a win. I guarantee you we'll win now against Leeds. We'll win now against Leeds at Ellen Road. Or because they've lost to Liverpool and they've lost a couple of games, it's probably their time to finally get a win. Because that's what actually happens with Spurs. That's what it feels like. So probably go to Ellen Road, probably win. And then we'll lose to bloody Everton at home. It's so Spursy. Especially when you were the better team. Couldn't whip in a decent enough cross. They executed their game plan brilliantly. They were by far better than us. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Their game plan was to sit back and catch us on the counter. They had 2 counter-attacks. 2 Burnley. 2 Sean Dyche. And they put them away. It's so stupid. Kulusevski today. Slow, sloppy, boring. It was so annoying. It was so annoying. We were lacking Skip in today's game. We needed him. We needed someone like Tanganga to really battle and play a good through ball, who could whip in a good ball into the box as well, or play a nice passing. And that's what happens when you don't take your chances. That's what happens when you don't take your chances. Kane does it when the pressure's off. Son does it when the pressure's off. And I'm not really criticising him, because Kane's a quality player and he had no service today. But once again, them two don't do it when it really comes down to it, when it really matters. 1-0 to Burnley away. Oh, it's absolute shit. Absolute shit. Another manager who's come in and he's seen how bad this stupid team full of bottle jobs is. Ryan Sessegnon, he's never been good enough. Never been good enough. One decent performance against City. Everyone's raving about him and I'm part of that. And what does he do? He proves once again tonight he can't cross a ball. Royale, every time, takes on his man. Whip a crossing. Please. Please, Emerson. I was praying to the football gods. This team breaks me down, man. It really does. It lifts me up. Oh, it's so ridiculous. Whipping across today, Royale. Take those chances, Kulusevski, and we win tonight by 3 or 4 goals to 1. Yet we don't take our chances. We aren't clinical enough. When we were the better team, we played better football. Absolute donkey's arse balls. I'm trying not to swear. It's so painful, the expectation and the belief every time with this team that lets you down time after time after time again. I really thought after the Manchester City game, this team's got belief, this team's finally going to kick on now, this team's finally going to get consistency. But consistency in Tottenham Hotspur, the gap is bigger than bloody Road to Shaw's teeth. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, man. There's no consistency in this team. There is no consistency in this team. And it pains me. And now I've got to talk to Arsenal dickheads as well and little Chelsea scumbags. I've had enough of it, man. I've had enough of it. I really have. But just, I'll try and analyse the game properly. It was very, very poor today. We went out there with a game plan to dominate them, to dominate possession and to grab a couple of goals. And that was our game plan, and we executed it well. You know, the rest of the team played their part, yet we weren't clinical up front. You know, that final pass is what we were lacking today from the likes of Skip, if he would have been in the team. But Højbjerg, he was really good today, passing the ball to the likes of Winks, and Winks every time would go backward to Davies. I think another issue today, we stuck with only one side. We stuck with Ben Davies and Sessegnon on that side a lot of the time in the first half. We struggled then we stuck with the right hand side. We didn't switch barely at all throughout the game, and I think that would have helped us out a little bit, confused the defence, switched the ball over from side to side and then whipping across. But we didn't do that. It was heavily based on the right hand side in the second half, with Royale whipping in the crosses and whatever, and Lucas Moura and Kulusevski. And then on the left hand side, it was focused on Heung-min Son, Ben Davies, and and Sessegnon. And I think if we had Reguilon today and we bought him on or whatever, we would have probably got a draw or won this game. I honestly do believe that. I believe Reguilon would have made a massive impact in today's game, because he could properly cross the ball in. But look, Burnley came to Turf Moor today simply to sit back, get a bit of luck, pray that Tottenham don't, finish off their chances and catch them on the counter. We gave away a stupid free kick. They've got bigger guys than us in the box. They put it away. Fair play to them. It was painful to watch, but fair play to them. Leeds next on Saturday. I really hope we can win that. Ellen Road, it's going to be a good atmosphere there. It's a tough game to win, especially at Ellen Road, with their fans going absolutely mental after their team's been on a bad run of form. It'll probably be one of those Leeds finally back to winning ways, but I'll try and get out for that game. I'll try and get optimistic. We'll see what happens. But look, thank you for watching this video. Take care. All the best. And as always, come on you Spurs. Enoch out. In Conte we trust.